Hello and welcome back to the Glorious Gnomes. So, we have a little bit of reinforcing to do, and then we should be able to go off to war. Let's see how much we have. So we have about 800 here, is that it? Oh, that's most of it. So yeah, I think it's the 800 here we're mostly waiting for. But yeah, once we get those done, we'll be in a very, very good situation. Oh, Lanta just lost something. Oh, I think it was a war she declared, so that's okay. Yeah, we're not too worried about that one. We do also have a lot of money available if we want to do something ridiculous, but we'll see. We'll see what the options are. Yeah, like we could try and get someone large as a tributary, like maybe... I was looking at Cormyr here and thinking there's a chance, but it'd be a very risky war. Father, called Jedjin, pulling my arm, pleading me to play with him, and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can be really insufferable. You know what? We'll have a chance of getting kind. I think we already are. Oh, we're not already kind. So yeah, chance of getting kind and we improve our son's abilities? Sure. Yeah, we didn't get anything ourselves, but our son got a stat up, so that's alright. Or he should have got a stat up anyway. Yeah. So, what have we got here? We can get economic technology spread and prosperity increase for 14. Sure, it's not brilliant, but it'll work. We could also just attack one of these places and try and take them. Or we could take them both. Yeah. What we could potentially do is declare a war in which we... I'm trying to think. It really depends on whether we want the de jure kingdom or not. Because if we don't want the de jure kingdom, then what we can do is we can just go up here, take these two, and make ourselves a second duchy and make ourselves a king level title. If we do, then what we have to do is we have to get rid of Baldur's Gate as a duchy, which I believe still exists underneath, underneath this person. So we would need to get rid of everything they hold. Although because they're a republic, I think they'll still hold on to the duchy if they have no landed titles. I might be wrong about that, but I think they do. Yeah, because I think even after the city's done, they still get to keep their house title, so still exist as a republic. Maybe. I'm not 100% on that one, but I think they might. So, we could also try and take Najara's one here, which would then allow us to destroy that other duchy title. That's an option. Yeah, so we could try that, but Najara are also very strong. So it's basically what do we want to end up with? Founding a new kingdom could work anyway, and I don't believe having the Kingdom of Baldur's Gate is a requirement to the Empire of the Sword Coast, which was kind of my goal. No, you just need to have any two generic kingdoms. Okay, so I think that we can probably take those. Probably take them now. We don't have anything declared against us. You know what, I might just go for it, yeah. As in, we don't have an adventurer threat coming. We have a lot of money. Najara isn't going to attack us right now. Cormyr isn't going to attack us right now. This might be our best moment of peace. Yeah, so who are we attacking? We are attacking goblins. Right, so we're attacking goblins. Let's go. What's this? That it says it's monster. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, declare war. Monster extermination. Let's go. Right. Raise up our troops. I'm actually going to disband these ones because I don't think that we need them. Well, we do need... I think they're going to get attacked. That's the main reason. And then we want to get some mercenaries. How strong is it? 5,000. So we probably want 3 lots of mercenaries, at least. So let's go down here. See what we got. So 1, 2, 3. That means that we have 6,400. That sounds reasonable. Disband those. 6,200. But we can always raise up another 500 from those two provinces if we wait just about 2 seconds. Alright, so they now have 5,000 troops together, which is going to be a problem. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic news. Oh, did I not move these to the same province? That would fix things. Right. We also get to have their leaders, which is very nice because their leaders are amazing. We can lead as well. Let's do that. We're going to head up here and then across. That way we don't take the river crossing. It's farmland, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Did they just declare another war? They're defending against this guy in a holy war. Wait, this guy just attacked it. Wait a second. They just finished their war. These bits of lands got taken by Cormyr, and Cormyr are like, hey, you know what? I'm going to declare a war back. See how you like it. What an odd decision. But they do have 10,000 troops, so I guess... yeah, okay. It might work out. It's great. If they attack each other, they're not attacking us. Our acquaintance is dead. Okay, doesn't really matter. We're destroying this because they only have one flank with no leader. We are marching through the farmlands when one of my officers mutters, "Once I'm back to Sword Coast, I'm giving up this soldiering life. Maybe I will be a baker." I chuckle, considering my own more strategic aspirations. What about you, my lord? What will you focus on in the future? Maybe an organizer, lead from the center, or unyielding. Unyielding's good. Direct leader is amazing as well, but you do have to be in the center position, and organizer is really good for moving around. I think I'm going to take unyielding. I do quite like it. Right. We're going to head up here. We're just going to build a fort immediately. I know we could send a small army here, build the fort, and then bring the big army, but the fort only takes, what, 20 days? So it doesn't really bother me too much either way with the attrition we're taking. It'll be finished on... yeah, so it takes like 20 days, effectively. That's what I said the first time. But we don't have enough men to siege it because they're levy reinforced. Alright, wonderful. Move up here. Oh, I didn't need those ones, actually. Yes, don't need you. Yeah, merge up here. That should now give us the right number. Perfect. And now we can siege. And we don't need to go and chase anybody down. We just siege it. And we're done. My wife Asper asked me to buy her some new clothes. Because of the pregnancy, she has outgrown most of her wardrobe. We're going to tell her she looks wonderful. And once again, our silver tongue works wonders. Offer peace, enforce demands. We've now taken this. Now you'll notice something. We can now create the Duchy of the Fields of the Dead, which should allow us to create the kingdom. Good. Oh, we need to hold 3 duchy titles for that kingdom. Never mind. We will not create the duchy yet then. Ah, you only need 2 if you're making a de jure one. Okay, well I want to give away this. Let's give this one away to... do we have anybody who's like a friend or anything? We have some marriage ties. Anybody in my court? You want to come to my court? No. Are you a human? You don't look much like a human. You look a lot like an orc, if I'm honest with you. But you know. Anybody want to come to my court? No. Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Let's see here. I have a sibling who's unmarried, Rundar, and he's not a noble, so yeah, let's grant him a title. Let's grant him the control clause. Wonderful. He's now Surth. Rundar Whitehorn. What a name. Right. We're going to disband. I didn't really want to disband the mercenaries. That's really annoying. What I wanted to do was disband our army. I should have split them up. That's my bad. My original plan was to disband just our army, and then I believe you're able to declare wars with mercenaries raised. So we're just going to declare for the next one. We're still just going to declare for the next one. It's just going to cost us 300 extra gold. Essentially. Right, let's raise up our troops. Merge over here. These guys can just be disbanded. The one over here can be disbanded because I forgot about them last time. Get ourselves 3 lots here. Suppose we get new ones, which is quite nice, as we get ones that are fully reinforced. But yeah, anyway, merge up here. Our acquaintance monster mob died. Oh, right. These are the ones that we... yeah, those are the monster mobs that would have died as a result of us ending that war. Fine. We have twins. We have one son who is a brilliant human. Okay. Called Panahim. And we have one son that is a quick gnome. Oh. Okay. So we have a gnome and a human there. Interesting. I wonder where they draw the line. Also, I love that there is no half gnome and half human, so it's like, you pop out and it's like, well, you're one or the other. You can't possibly be a mix of both. We don't have those types of genetics here. Right, head up this way. I'm going to head through the enemy territory. This is farmlands, should be good, so let's go. They are destroyed. Nice, we'll raise the troops. Merge up, head here. Maybe should have sent a smaller force once again. I admit that is the correct decision. Let's build a fort. Hopefully it doesn't screw us. Didn't screw us. Right, cool. And now we just siege it down. We're good. Ooh, thanks for the 72 gold. Appreciate it. Keep going. They want to siege against us, but that doesn't really matter because they only got through our fort. After a long time of hard work, you can now claim you've reached a new level in your chosen path. We're now a trained fighter. Nice, more martial. That's what I like to see. We can also invest in technology here. I might go for siege equipment a couple times. Sure. And we fulfilled the ambition to level up. Do we want to do that again? Oh, we can only do that if we're at peace. Oh well. Let's become at peace then. We've taken that. We are now at peace. I'm going to grant my half-brother this land as well, because it's kind of garbage land. There we go. He really, really likes us. New ambition. If I disband that, can I get... Maybe if I wait a second? Nope, still can't get another level up, apparently. Maybe I'll just build a war chest. We only need to get to 500, so we only need another 36, which will be good. Now, I can create that duchy. Still will not allow us to create the Kingdom of Baldur's Gate, as we would have to be a republic. Okay, so we need to destroy the other one, apparently, for this to work. So, the only way we can do that is probably by taking this land off Najara. Oh wow, Cormyr won their holy war on the way back. That's fantastic. Okay, so we've got potential here. Yeah, this one has potential. So, let's see. They have... The retinue's a little bit weaker, so that will reinforce up to by another 900. I don't think it was destroyed. So we would need to have... We'd need to have like 4 mercenaries paid. Yeah, it's going to be just a little bit off for this war, but I think next time we could maybe do it. Yeah, maybe if I just kept the mercenaries from the first one, and I'd done both of those wars, we would be like at 600 gold. Maybe we could possibly have scraped that through, but yeah. We have a dangerous faction as well, which we need to get rid of, so another war is not the best thing to do right now. Wait, why are you in a faction, my uncle? What's up? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's send you a gift. Right, cool. Leader of Am is dead, and I don't think he had a child, so it didn't pass on to anyone else here. Oh no, he did. There we go. Move that one. Oh, the 2 people who are gone from this list are the former wives who were trying to kill my former person. So Lady Senda's now in charge of Am. If I go and have a look, we'll probably find that out. So if I go up here, it was like this line. Was it Meros? Yeah, so she's now dead. She died a natural death. Yeah, so those are the people who are now missing from our list. We didn't really get a chance of revenge, but that's okay. That's okay. Any not faction plots here? We have a few plots. We do still have auto stop on. I'm going to keep it on for just now. At a certain point in the game, it becomes a lot better to have it on because you don't want to be dealing with plots every 2 seconds. But yeah, it does feel like you're cutting off a section of the game when you do it, but that's all right. Groom and heir. We need to get a child to be 12 years old. Okay, and it also gives you extra fertility while it's active. And then we can introduce our heir to the realm for more bonuses. That seems interesting. Although, of course, they're not my heir because my heir is this guy, but we can still do it in theory. See the realm prosper for 5 years seems unlikely. Become king of Baldur's Gate would only give us a better casus belli against Najara, but we don't really need to worry about that. Make a friend, no treasury. I think we take groom and heir. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices and luxuries such as glass and jewels filled the town square with their wares and shouts. Yeah, I like fairs. Fairs are good. We're gonna get some kind there, and we also became a little stressed, but that's okay. That will go away in time, hopefully. Hopefully. We are a little bit at peace right now. We're getting 10 a month. Really what I want is for these guys to attack someone else. I think they just lost another war as well. My domain's too big? What am I holding on to now? Oh, I became stressed, so my stewardship dropped a level. Okay. That's it. It'll fix itself. We're going to continue holding on to it. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Sure. Why don't you come in? As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving. Ah, okay. So I usually skip this event now, but the reason I did it is I wanted to see whether it had any localization. Now, he's telling us about Hindustan, so they haven't updated this event yet. Okay, sure. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. Okay, so is that a culture from this mod? Hopefully it is. Anyway, we're gonna say no thank you. He's not actually that good a courtier, so we'll leave him be. We don't need any servants at our court, so that'll work. Right. Child lacks an education focus, so you're probably gonna benefit. Like, she could be a really good steward, or if I give her a martial one, that would be quite nice. I could also give her an intrigue one, and then she could become a spy master for us. This is my half-sister. Okay. I'm going to give her some intrigue. Maybe make her into a spy mastery type character. And then, let's see, we're looking for green. I'm not sure if any of these are going to help. I don't think... You got pretty and attractive. Fairly certain that might also be a bug. But that's okay. Quick, I think, helps with education. Still not sure if brilliant does, so I'm going to skip it. These people all have far too many traits. Are you a genius? You're brilliant. Okay. Diligent. Yeah, that'll work. You can educate her. Right. And now we have a child who lacks a childhood focus. This is my son and heir. He seems to be fairly even on stewardship and martial, so he could either go into struggle or thrift. Or maybe duty. Let's go with duty. Sure. Let's try that one. We also need a court tutor in our court, so let me find somebody who can fit that role. I'm just seeing if we have anybody who has evenish stat. You seem alright, you're diligent, you'll do. Right, let's go with that. Cool. An adventurer is going to attack my court. Of course he is. I have been requested, by the way, to try and build the local adventurers one. I may do that. It just costs so much money. It's like a huge amount of opportunity cost that goes into it. Like, you know, not just the money itself, but the fact that while we're waiting on this money, like, coming in, we could have instead have used the money to attack somewhere else. Like, we could have used it to buy mercenaries and attack something rather than just buying the buying the adventurers. But you know what? I'll buy the adventurers for you. Because, you know, we'll see together whether it does anything or whether it is just kind of as bad as it looks. Especially as, by the way, the adventurers lower your tax income by 1, which is just so crazy bad. Like, that is... It's incredible how bad that is. Oh, we're playing some more board games. But yeah, like, just to compare it, right? Castle Town, its only purpose in each level is to give you tax income. Gives you 2 tax income. So this one is like, it's halving one of your Castle Town benefits and only giving you 25 troops. It's just like, it doesn't make sense unless it has something else to going on with it. Or it's just imbalanced, which is what I think it is, but that's, you know, we'll see. Anyway, I suggested to Count Bentley we bring out the board and pieces to play and see who's the better strategist. He accepted on the condition that we play for money. Let's play. We played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as I tried to attack my opponent's positions without opening my defense too much. Eventually, however, I've made a fatal mistake that my opponent exploited and I lost the game. What I love is he's the one who introduced our game. The first time we just played for honor and he let us win. Second time he's like, alright, well, we'll play for money this time. We go in thinking, yeah, sure, we can play for money. We won so easily last time. And he goes, no, I got you this time. Now I've got your money. Can't we lose stressed because we went carousing? Did we lose stressed? No. But, you know, it was a 33% chance. Father, father, calls Orvin, pulling my arm, pleading me to play with him. Alright, what is it? Because we're kind, we don't get 2 options, I believe. He gets some stat. He got 1 learning. Cool. It's not too bad. Oh, they just changed to a different color. Alright. Or did they? Maybe they grew? I think they changed color. Anyway. Oh, they're at war. Who are they at war with? The Jaran conquest of Loudwater. Interesting. Now, the reason why that's interesting is we could potentially backstab them, wait for all their armies to appear in the north, and then just kind gather ours, grab the war goal, and hold it. It is an option. Or we can build the Adventurers Guild. I don't really want the Adventurers, but I did say I would do it, so there you go. It's all for you, comment section. Let's see what the Adventurers do. How long is it going to take them to build? It's going to take them... Oh, they're going to be finished this year, so like 9 months. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Baldur's Gate, but your relationship with the merchant family that owns it is soured. To teach them a lesson without going to war, you could arrange for a mob to burn it down. Well, who owns it? Am owns it. More specifically, these guys own it. Yeah, whatever, burn it down. The mob you gathered successfully stormed the trade post and burned it to the ground. Hey, we got some prestige for it. Does that actually have a... Yeah, that does actually burn it to the ground as well, which is nice. It doesn't do us any good because we don't actually care about who has trade posts near us, but it does make Am slightly weaker. Am just had a peace offer, so what's that for? It was won by Am. It was probably declared by them. Yeah, they were trying to make Am pay tribute. I see. We can make a vassal be discouraged from joining factions. He's not in any, so we will do nothing for just now. Right. Yeah, there are some raiders. We could deal with them. Sorry, I'm looking at the name and going, okay, so Inuj Surats, the wife of King Ebernagi of Najara, has been spending a few days in Coast Way. It has been a nice experience meeting her. Maybe our people are not that different after all. Do I want to be friends with Najara? Baragost is prospering, by the way. Maybe. Okay, what do we gain? Well, obviously we gain the we gain the strength potentially for wars of our most powerful neighbor, right? So we could add their power to our own and use it to like basically exploit them. We could also, having a non-aggression pact means they will not attack us, which would be a problem. However, it also means I cannot attack them. I can't get this land that I want. So is that held by a lizard folk? It is. Interesting. A lizard folk that's married to a Yuntai Malazon? Okay, interesting. And they can have children. Anyway, so we could potentially accept it for a peaceful outcome, or we say it changes nothing for a non-peaceful outcome. I'm gonna say it changes nothing. Yeah, we don't need peace with them. Our marshal has done a massive recruitment drive. Wonderful. So we are now full in Roaring Shore. That is great news. Let's quickly switch him over. He's now going back over to the Coastway in order to get us the max number of troops. We have a Thoras uprising, and they've risen up here. Okay, well, get our troops available. We're going to merge here. I really just want you to walk through the enemy territory and take the shortest path. Right, over this way, disband. Cool. That looks good to me. They're attacking us, we'll disband that one. Yep, they're letting us walk past. We need a new spy master. That's going to be this guy. Powerful vassal, my uncle. He's okay at the job. He will quite like us after being appointed. That's all seems good to me. New commander needed. New commander is going to be... Can't be my uncle, because he is now, of course, filling the role of my spy master, so it's going to be Orlam. Cool. Continue merging up. Almost there. Merged. Right, it started as uneasiness around guests and strangers, then evolved into awkwardness and strong feelings of discomfort. No, I'm going to try and be gregarious. There's a chance we lose health, but I'd never know it. And then, chance of gregarious. We might have gotten neither, we might have lost health, but it won't tell you if you lose health because you cannot actually see your health stat anywhere unless you use chart info. But that is a cheat, and we will not be using it. Right, head through here. Defeat the revolt. Offer peace, enforce demands. We get some moral authority because it was a religious revolt. Cool. Moral authority doesn't really matter that much for our religion. Like, it doesn't really do anything that we need it to. Like, it's not a huge deal. So, let's have a look here. Prisoner. We can execute him. Seems reasonable. You've been in my prison for a long time. I think you can stay there a little longer. Right, we have built the adventurers. Okay, let me check the normal sort of stuff. There are no new actions on our province. No new actions on the holding. Adventurers themselves, we could upgrade them. We can lose another tax income from more heavy cav. Alright, we currently got 66 heavy cavalry from it because of our multipliers. That appears to be it. I maybe should have kept our troops raised as we're now being attacked by a host, but that's okay. These guys can all merge here. It doesn't really matter what route they take because they're going to get there quicker than the enemy this time. Right. Merge up. Our acquaintance, Anzo Silver Shield, died a natural death. Okay. Continue merging up. Why do they have all 7,000 troops here? I don't really understand it, because they're at war with the Loudwater, but why are they defending that province? It seems very odd. Something must have happened in that war. Where are you? Alright, you're attacking from that side. We'll head over... Why are you standing on my province taking attrition? All it means is I can't walk to my own province right now without taking more attrition. Kind of annoying. Okay, where are you now? You're going up here. We'll head up to Rushwater. In fact, up to here. I think they're trying to attack our top side. Yeah, so they should be in that province right now. Perfect, they now saw us. They're locked into their movement, so we can attack them. Perfect. My dear liege, I was just approached by Orlam the Merry, who tried to convince me to join this vile heresy. I hope you can convince him to see sense. So he's currently following Gnome stuff? We're also a Gnome, though. Wait. No, this is fine. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so different. I was looking at culture. So we follow the Golden Dwarven Gods. He follows the Golden Dwarven Gods. This guy follows a different Dwarven God. Collective name of 14 deities. I'll let it slide. We're both, you know, the same basic set of gods as far as I can understand it. So you're heading through maybe to Skulldusk? Yeah, you're into Skulldusk. Cool. Oh, you're actually going even further. You must be down this... Okay, almost here. You're trying to make somebody pay tribute. That's Am. Heading here. Beat the army. Perfect. And we'll head to Greenest, disband, and enforce demands. This guy, you know what? We have... Oh, well, annoy people? Well, he can just stay in our prison then. I was going to say I have a new policy of execution, but we'll see. Interesting. Now, Loudwater War is still going on, right? But it's in favor of Loudwater because they're not even sieging the land. They're not even attempting to siege it. It's a very odd decision on their part. Don't really know what's going on. Are we making 9 a month now? We're still making 10. I guess we must have found some more gold somewhere down the back of a couch. Baldur's Gate now has a new ruler. They're ruled by this guy. Mark, he's already special interest. Perfect. Yeah. You still need to get rid of him somehow. But I think attacking Najara seems like our best option when we get around to it. They have 9,000 troops. I still haven't really figured out what they're doing in the war, though. Maybe they had to walk around this way. Maybe that's why they were down here. But that doesn't make any sense why they would do that and not just go like up through Dawn Pass. I haven't really figured out what they're doing in this war. But we can tell they're not sieging it because there's no siege weaponry there. And I think you can still see that through the fog of war. I might be wrong though. Hey, our Count's uncle friend has invited us to go carousing. Of course we'll go carousing with you. Yes, of course we will. Let's see what happens. I'm sure I clicked yes. There's meant to be more events. There we go, we arrived at his private rooms. Perfect. Right. I suggested to Count Bentley we bring out the board in pieces again. He insisted we play for money. Again. We played for hours, tides ebbing and flowing as I tried to attack my opponent's position without opening my defense too much. Eventually, however, I made a fatal mistake that my opponent exploited and I lost the game. Once again, he said we have to play for money and then he beat us. He's conning us. Chance of losing stressed? We didn't get it. Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Next time, we might gear up for a war with Najara. See you then. Goodbye.